Hello everybody and welcome back to Dementia Gaming. Wait, did I do the intro yet? Hello everybody and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. Well, kinda. Collapsing World, Rise of Radicalism. Welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 mod with a sea so dark to simulate the void of endless content that is HOI4 mods. And this is Collapsing World, Rise of Radicalism, where I don't think I need to really explain the premise for this, because it's quite literally in the title. But nobody won World War I, and radicalism sure did rise pretty much everywhere in the world, huh? And today, I'm going to be playing Germany again. Last time we did the Germans, I did the Freikorps. I can't remember specifically how it went, but I think it was a little bit weird, which is bit of an understatement with this mod, I can tell you that much. Instead today though, I'm going to check out the Wehrkommando Dusseldorf, which is essentially the remnants left over of the German Kaiserreich. So we do have a few of the old regular faces you would expect to see in this type of game. In fact, we are actually currently ruled by von Mackensen himself. It's only 1922, that is when the mod starts, and I'm a man. Oh, that's a funny. What's that doing there? Yeah, there's two paths I think you can really do as this nation. One of them is German Kaiserreich, and the other just has quite a few lightning bolts in it that I don't think I can even show on YouTube, I'll be real. But today, I think I'm going to rise against the radicalism and try to bring sense back to this senseless world. Truly nothing means a bit more sense than putting all of our power into a despot. Now, we don't have a lot of content, I think, with this tree specifically. I do believe that the other German factions do have, oh my god, quite a lot more, but we've already done them before. I do believe in the law that the war still ended around like 1919, so things are still pretty fresh, which is why my focus tree, I'm going to beg the French for some POWs back. Could really use quite a few men here to try and reunite the mess that is currently Germany. Well, I guess we won't be getting our POWs back. The French have said no, and we've just turned around and said, a country based on shit, which I agree, I couldn't agree more. Okay though, France, we will come and collect them in our own time. Now we do get the choice to bring back the old Kaiser or getting the new Kaiser, his son, and I think we are going to go with the new Kaiser. I don't want to put it out there, but let's just say I think there's some bad connotations with the old Kaiser being, you know, this is what Germany currently looks like, so nothing truly makes for a nice, fresh start than a new musty old man in charge. Now, I do mean musty, because I just kind of get the feeling right now that a lot of people aren't really bathing or taking showers. There's too much going on in the world. Oh, okay, we have a bit of a conundrum right now on who exactly Wilhelm is currently blaming for the failure of the Weltkrieg. It literally says right there, will Wilhelm take his pills or will he let his hate go wild? You know, what can I get away with on YouTube? Yo, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to take our pills today, and we're not going to go mask off, as they say. Look at him. He's so happy and subdued with his hatred. I mean, the whole point is we're trying to, you know, fight against radicalism today, okay? If we just go down radicalism, which it's against the point, and more importantly, against my monetization on YouTube. It's a little bit of a long shot, I guess, but we can offer amnesty to the Freikorps, and if we're lucky, or if they've gone the right path, I'm not entirely sure if they have, they might get annexed into us, which would save us at least one fight here. I'm not entirely sure if you can tell, but we ain't exactly in a great fighting shape, so if we could skip a little bit of this, that would help out in the long term. We are also in the midst of repairing all the damage that I'm assuming had happened from the Weltkrieg and just maybe the rise-ups that happened around it, because things were a little bit broken. Well, I guess we were lucky. We got them annexed in, and that has pretty much doubled the size of us there, and we got all of their army, which is pretty... Were they fighting these guys? Why are they just walking in there? They might have been a war. To follow up our peaceful annexation of the Freikorps with a not-so-peaceful reunification with these Northwest communists. These guys are called the United German Soviets. Well, they're about to be united, alright? Not the Soviets, though. The British, under JFC Fuller, actually are sending me volunteers as well. I think did I play the UK as well at some point in this? I think I did. Just frontline this, I have like no intel. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. We should be good. Well, at the same time, the German Republic over here is also fighting the Spartacus as well. We're also going to have to fight whoever survives out of that as well. We made a bit of a breakthrough, and by a bit of a breakthrough, I mean just a complete breakthrough of just one tank that has just done all the work, I guess. That was easy. No idea what's actually in this tank, by the way, because I'm assuming it ain't too good, and yeah, it ain't too good. Oh, we've got the Light Tractor and the Sturmpanzer, the Gen 1. Okay, I need to take a look at these at some point. Whilst our northern German brothers are busy fighting, including the Polish Liberation Army there. What's that all about? Probably keep an eye on that. I'm going to go swoop in and take the Bavarians out, and then we'll go deal with whoever's left here. British have sent me volunteers again. That's so nice of you, Britain. You know, if you had just done this the first time around, we wouldn't all be in this pickle, would we? Hey, we could have been best friends, you and me. We could have ruled that city, Spider-Man. Machine Hungry, was that the Horthy? Oh my god, it's Horthy. Damn, somehow I got a feeling in my heart to sell the 7 Seas. Oh, if only I had 860,000 subscribers, I'd be able to do it right now. Oh, German Republic is justifying on me, which is interesting, as I am currently justifying on them. Realize, actually, do any of us have a navy? We don't have a navy. What happened to the German navy? I think we're going to have to build a new one. I don't know who we're actually going to be fighting. The British still have a bit of their navy, and the French still have the entirety of their navy by the looks of it, although it's not too much. That was not too difficult at all, but look at that. The Kaiser's back by the Polish Liberation Army, which we're going to have a chat about. Whilst we're moving into the last bits of land we have to retake, bar, like, you know, East Prussia over here, which we do have the Freikorps Golds. I'm not too sure what this is. I was looking at it for a second, and it does look a little interesting. Maybe I should give these guys a go, but they're also kind of on board with the Kaiser, so maybe we'll hear back. But yeah, it looks like the British have just resisted against JFC Fuller. Sorry about that, Mr. Fuller, even though we were great friends for a little bit of time there. I'm really sure what the British resistance really is, and well, I guess that's it. Does that say chopped hairline? There's one thing about this damn mod, is that they, sometimes you can just tell they've gone a bit too memey with some of the icons of the focus tree. And with that, we can now hit Restore the Fatherland and get ourselves the Deutsches Reich. The German Empire is back. Now, where we go from here, I ain't too sure. This is our little focus tree down here, and it looks like essentially we're just going to have a rerun of World War I. Honestly, I do think that's kind of fair, because France right now doesn't seem like they suffered too badly. Because what the hell is revolutionary conservatism? Well, I guess revolutionary conservatism entails you invading Belgium, which honestly I can kind of get behind now, guys. There's a little bit of overlap in the division designer, I'm noticing, because for a second there I was like, why do I have 8.7 combat width, but the one is technically just overlapped? Okay, was a little confused there. Hey, it ain't a HOI4 mod if it ain't a little bit jank, okay? We got a couple new decisions pop up. Ask for Deutsche State Africa. We've still got a little, oh, we got a potential friend over here. Will they get on board? They're back. Oh, just the one lightning bolt today, I see. We can also ask for Qingdao back. Who even currently owns that? It's Shandong. Shandong, you gonna hand it over? Did they hand it over? I guess they did hand it over. There it is. Wow, it's tiny. I can't even see it on the map. The Empire's back, boys. Treaty of Brussels. A new era for France arrived with their radical conservatism. I guess it has. They've completely eaten up the Belgians, which when I tried to do that, it was a whole big thing. Now that we've kind of reunified, we still have a lot to do. One, we don't have a navy. Two, the economy is not really thriving. I have just gone all in on mills, which is fine, I guess, for the short term, but for the long term, it's pretty bad. One thing I'm definitely worried about, though, is the navy. I think having a German empire and no navy, you know, it's just not going to be right. Looks like the Rise Up actually won over in the UK as well. We've got the Return of the King, so I guess I'm not the only empire turning back up, huh? I don't know why in this mod as well, when you, like, put down factories, you get this, like, really ominous Silent Hill noise play. Like, what's that about? Alright, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about this French stuff. They are just gobbling everybody up. Oh, it's only fitting we go ahead and react to the ongoing imperialism around us with a bit of imperialism on our own. So I'm going to invade Kenya, because I don't know who else to invade, and I have a border with them now because of my interesting colony. Look at that, France. I'm also on the map, albeit I think your land is a bit more consequential right now. Well, I'm not the only one doing a bit of land grabbing. The United Kingdom is bad. Oh, bad. Looking pretty chopped, Churchill. UK's back, and they're also getting their empire back by the looks of things. Focus tree, we also got the option to buy Papua New Guinea off of Australia, which apparently they said yes to. I didn't even get an event about, and now, I guess we didn't buy the middle bit, huh? Overseas empire building is going to have to stay paused for a little bit here. Really need to worry about the French and the land grabbing they are doing in the name of revolutionary conservatism. Yeah, can't let that go amiss. So I'm going to now demand some land from Denmark and then try retake East Prussia. It's going to be a little bit difficult if you can't tell, because we've got the Russian vanguardist republic that is currently in control of all of Poland. Scratch everything I said about East Prussia. Realize my focus tree gives me a little goal on Malaysia, and I need a lot of rubber, so well, rubber maxing. That wasn't too bad, and did I just annex them? I thought I puppeted them. Okay, oops. Now might be the best chance for us to get East Prussia back as well, so I'm going to very quickly do that focus and go to war what is left with the Russian Socialist Vanguard Republic. So I just realized, why did the war goal go onto the Beaumontian army? That's not what I wanted. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to fight these guys in a second. Ooh. Okay, one thing I've only just realized as well is the Austrians are in the axis of reaction, which I don't like the sound of this. Gonna get it hug boxed in a little bit here. I'm definitely gonna have to break out at some point and deal with this, of course, as well. The Turkestan government, which is reformed into the Russian Imperial government, was the one that took Poland. Oh, no! Alright, so I'm gonna have to just farm both of these guys to get this. That's no problem, though. Good to see Nicholas is still around. But now, it's going to be interesting because these guys are actually now at war with the Ukrainian Free Territory, which is a bit more than Ukraine, I've just noticed. So I'm going to just find these guys, and I think we're just going to fight all of Russia here, which would be good, because that's a lot of land I can get. I think Navy's broken in whatever patch this is currently for Rise of Radicalism. You can't even take it out of port without it just completely exploding with damage. I really don't know what the issue is, but I'll like bring it out, just no supply, starts dying, immediately has to go back and repair. So that's fun. I'm trying to get it trained up, but the damage is just endless to this damn Navy. In fact, let's just see. I'm just going to put on never repair. We'll train it up and we'll see what the damage looks like. It also, Eastern Front is certainly an Eastern Front. Who said that if I just kicked the door down, the whole thing would come crumbling? Because they're lying. That's, what exactly is going on there? In fact, these guys haven't even left port. Why are they trying to repair? Look, they're just taking damage just being in the port. Something's definitely broken. And thus, I can probably say, I think the Navy's not gonna... Oh my god, look at it. Why is it just taking damage in port? It's actually a level 10 port with a naval supply hub on it. I don't know what's going on, but fix the mod, all right? I mean, I guess this is a what if Germany lost World War I and everyone else lost World War I, and then we just forgot how to sail the seven seas, and boats just became rusty upon immediate contact with the air. Yeah, I used the instant construction command there just to see what would happen if I put the battleships out as well, and yep, they're in port, and they've taken... Oh, look at that, he just took some damage. It's damage all around. I guess... Maybe because some of the beta patches of HOI4 recently, they've been messing around the Navy. Maybe it broke something in this mod with one of the little sub patches, and it's broken all right. Just looking at the supply right now, and why is all the supply going through Russia to get over here? What is it doing there? Look at the red line. Where's it going? Been like messing around trying to figure this out, and so I've been turning off regions where I can. I don't know what the issue is here. How is that the most efficient route? Okay, I blocked off Leningrad, Petrograd up there, and that's made it go actually overland to Germany, but it's still not enough to actually supply the Navy over there. It doesn't even matter. When I do get supply to the Navy anyway, it still takes damage. I really don't understand what the issue is. Why? Wait a second. What is going on here? What is that arrow doing? You know what, I give up. I don't understand what the issue is. Where the supply is going, where it's coming from, why the Navy just explodes in port. We're just going to assume we won't be using Navy. A little interesting. I realized that apparently we're fighting the free syndicates of Italy and the Yugoslavian free territory down there. We actually need a peace deal to... well, a peace conference, and for that to trigger, we need to go capitulate them. The only way I'm getting to them is through you, Romania, so buckle up. Let's see, the British are still up to something. Romania did not take too long at all there. I think I'm just going to throw a puppet on them. Might as well. In fact, I'm pretty sure I threw a puppet on Malaysia, and it still just annexed them into me. So let's just double check if that's what this is going to do right now. It is. So I guess no puppets for me today. Can I just release them in here? That might work. Yeah, there we go. Release as puppet. Welcome back, Romania. I'm going to have to go for all this Russian land as well in a minute. Someone tell me why I just released the Yugoslavian free territory. And the Bosniak Council has been put in charge of it. I think the issue if I was to release Ukraine here, because I do want to get some puppets going in all this Russian land just so I'm not owning it, is I think they actually have loads of cores now all across Russia, which is a bit of a problem. Also, shout out to my boy, the real, true, legitimate leader of Belarus, Dave. Dave who? Dave Davies. Whatever, I guess we're just going to make one big Ukraine. So, there you go, Ukrainian nation. You are so big you've lagged my game. Hope you're happy. Oh, they just own it all. Okay, whatever. You know... Not my problem. Fight in the comments over that one. Now, finally time to deal with the French, and I guess the Austrians as well. I'm kind of tempted to go deal with the Turkish, though. I don't think they've got, like, any allies I need to worry about, and maybe we can get the Ottomans back. So whilst I'm building up a second army to deal with the Austrians, we'll just have a quick little pit stop over here. Oh, speaking of the devil, they declared on me anyway. That makes my life easier. They also declared on the French? I mean, that's pretty brave, Turkey. I don't think you're really in a position to do that. Also, are you just kind of like coyly holding your hand up there? It felt cute. Just gonna destroy the nation. Well, Ottoman government's back. Did have to do this in the console because apparently they just don't get cores on all of Turkey. I don't even know. Do you have a focus tree? No. They do not have a focus tree. Apparently Hungary is justifying on me. They are in the faction with the French, and what was that called? The Axis of Reaction. Perfect faction. I actually kind of like the name of that, so we'll see if they actually declare on us. Oh, welcome to my new industrial avant-garde band. All instrumentation done in HOI4, the Rise of Radicalism mod. We love it. Cool. Rise of Radicalism. I forgot this mod's called. Collapsing World. Rise of Radicalism. That's the full title. Checked in. However, the UK and their great invasion of South America is going well. They have pushed a little bit, but then I was more confused why Bolivia is so big and Brazil is just not so big anymore. Also, why my navy is just slowly falling apart, patrolling the sea. Oh, look at it. I mean, I've got to, let's see, if I put that on high repair, what needs repairing? Oh, just everything. Look at them all go. Oh, this is so broken. Don't do navy. It's broken. Second Weltkrieg is here, though, and I guess we kind of don't have to worry about going around the Maginot today because they've already done it for us. I'm just gonna hit go. Wait, France kind of sucks. Where's your army? Do you have an army? What the hell's this? Is this all radical conservatism has to offer us? I guess they cut spending on the army quite a bit, huh? That's what the conservatism was about. You know what? We're gonna sail out with the navy. We're gonna see what happens if let's see what the damage is. I can't even find their navy. I can't spot it. So I'm imagining that might nothing will happen with the navy other than just slowly ticking damage from simply being at sea. Yeah, we did it, by the way. We took Paris very quickly and easily because the French don't have an army. Are they not calling everyone in as well? I mean, Austria's doing the brave thing here and staying out, but they're at war with the Yugoslavian Free State. Isn't that my puppet? Shouldn't we be at war? What? You know, sometimes I'm very confused by this game. I'm very, very confused, I guess. Can I join you guys in this? He thinks this mod might be a wee bit broken. I can't even join this war. Nothing happens. What can I do here? Wait, can I call you into this? Will that do it? Am I in now? No, that didn't do anything. Hold on, let me do this then. Now can I join? Nope. Oh, there goes France. That also allowed me to actually get called into this war. That worked perfect. I mean, it's a... The joys of moddings and HOI4s, huh? Oh yeah, the Austrians also just had no army, so I think my fears may have been a little overblown with this faction. I think with that, though, we're pretty much done. We could go fight the UK if we cared, and go put, good old Winston out of his misery. It sure as hell doesn't look too fun doing what he's doing in South America currently. But considering the Navy doesn't work and just a lot of things aren't working, I think we're done here. I'm kind of happy with what we did anyway, even if it was a little bit easy. We'll end off just, you know, releasing a few puppets over the world and cementing our rule now as the no longer weird radical world. There's still quite a bit of radicalism left in the world, but we've tamed it for the most part. Well, and I guess also releasing the French, we gave them back Alsace and then also just let them keep Belgium. But it's okay, you know. With Napoleon the Valiant, what? Reluctant interventionist, Napoleon Valiant. What? Okay, choose your fighter, Napoleon Valiant or Dave Davies. But with that, we have finally put an end to radicalism in the world. The Reichspakt is looking pretty damn powerful. We've fixed our honor, and the dishonor that was the First Weltkrieg has been completely wiped from all memory. Now we just need to focus on stopping the boats sinking when they leave port. It's a conundrum that we're going to take a few centuries to learn how to fix, I imagine. I also kind of forgot to get the rest of East Prussia there, but yeah, whatever, bro. I think we made up with it with the rest of the land we own. Now, it's obviously not the most content-filled path anyway with what I did. The other German path that I had already done had a lot more, but I feel like doing a little something different, like rebuilding the German Empire. And we did rebuild it. And we brought sanity back to the world by, once again, giving all power to this guy and hoping that he knows what he's doing. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe down below. It does help out the channel a lot, and leave me any suggestions for other paths or nations to play in this mod. I think regardless, I'll probably wait until they fixed a few of the issues, as I do enjoy actually doing a bit of Navy nowadays, and I unfortunately was not able to do any Navy today because the naval system seems a little balked. But hey, you know, that is the damn problem with being a Navy enjoyer in HOI4. You're just doomed to eternally suffer. But anyway, goodbye.